Bout 2 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, an exhibition bout 3 by 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He is trained by Clay Falconer from Pinky's Gym with an official weight of 80.2 kilograms tonight. He makes his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nalson, the Comet Cosmas. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He's trained by Vic Ashton from Big Rigs Gym. With an official weight of 78.4 kilograms tonight, he makes his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryan Daye.
And our referee for the second bout of Thunderdome 36 is Gary Springer Ingraham, one of the best referees in the business.
Probably the best here in WA. And for the people watching, they might have seen Gary around. He's the runner. He runs on the bench for the Freo Dockers. He's a Mr. Fix-It.
Yep, certainly is. Here we go. Looking forward to this one in our light heavyweight division for the exhibition title.
Bit big with the boys, and you can see there's a nice right hand straight away. But you can see
he said he was going to look for that, didn't he?
Yeah, you can see that there's again like we saw in the first.
Oh, body shot there by Ryan Daye.
We've got the contrasting styles again. You think that Ryan Day's going to try to get on the inside, and you can see that Nelson's going to have to use his long reach and his distance, keeping him at bay like he's doing there.
Nice movement by both fighters earlier on. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds.
Yep, and even though it's exhibition, we know what they say.
They're moving quite well for a couple of exhibition fighters. Another nice right hand by Daye in the blue. Yep. Cosmas in the red.
We know what they say, even though it's exhibition at light heavyweight, you don't blink.
No.
Anything can happen at that weight, mate.
Slight height and reach advantage for Cosmas, but
nice
ever so slight.
Hook. Nice left hook. You can see that left hook by Nelson's definitely slowed down Ryan Daye.
Nice counter by Cosmas. It was a nice right hand by Daye that got through. I think early in the round that he got a nice right to the body. He's probably looking more for that again. It was a really nice shot.
Yeah, I think that you can see that Nelson sort of worked out his distance and his range, which is obviously very impressive for someone that's having an exhibition fight.
He's adjusted quite nicely
after that
early
first shot that he got hit with, the right to the body, he's kept his distance very well.
Oh, nice overhand right, but nicely defended there by Cosmas as we come to closing stages of our opening round of bout number 2, Thunderdome 36, Perth Metro City. I trust you're enjoying our coverage already. It's the end of round 1. Very tactical, and it was a nice start there by Daye, but I thought Cosmas come back quite nicely in the middle parts.
I think we could almost have a split round. The first minute, definitely, Brett, you were right. I think that obviously Ryan Daye came out really well, worked out his distance range, but then Nelson made some really good adjustments, and that's going to be a really tough round to score at home. For the people watching, I think you could have it either way.
I think what I was impressed with the most as we watch Kat and Sam, our beautiful Thunderdome girls, waiting for Sandy Chung to get here as well, star Champagne Showgirls. But the movement of both fighters, for a couple of inexperienced guys making their debut, I thought they moved around the ring very nicely.
Yeah, they were really impressive to me. As you said, even though they're exhibition fights, they've probably only been training at the gym for a couple of months, but they've clearly done the work and they're ready for it.
I know what Thunderdome is. That's probably what it is. It's so established now, and it's like when you know you're fighting a Thunderdome, you've got to get ready.
Absolutely. The best in the West, Tony Tolge, the only fight in WA, the best. And Tony definitely puts on the best shows.
Out of quarantine just in time for Thunderdome 36. Timed that beautifully.
Actually, speaking of quarantine with Tony, I think he's due to get a letter from the Queen for the time of quarantine yesterday. So Nelson's got some really nice movement. He's got some really nice jabs, and he's just landed with a nice right hand.
Very nice. I think that Daye's trying to find his opening.
Yeah. Nelson's definitely landing some good punches here. Yeah, he's got some good distance. Nice long jabs.
It's when you've got the height and reach event, that's what you need to establish. That's what I've learned off the guys here at Thunderdome. Establish that jab. I've learned that off the great Angelo Hyder.
He'd be screaming at the TV right now.
Jab,
so hopefully
jab.
Absolutely. They say if you can't hit him with the jab, Brett, you can't hit him. So why waste your time? And you can definitely say, we can give a shout out to how good has the Maloney's jab become since the H took over their careers. It's just the most important punch.
Talking about this fight, the more the fight is going on, the more comfortable that Nalson Cosmas is looking.
He's loading up with lead uppercuts and hooks now. He's in
cutting
good
off the
shape.
ring now nicely now, right in front of our commentary position.
Yep. And it looks to me that at the moment Ryan does. He looks like he's a little bit tired, and Nelson's in great shape. So is obviously Ryan Daye for his exhibition, but he certainly looks like he's not as snappy as his first round, is he, Brett?
No, he started off the fight really well, and I thought, as you said, Paul, that I thought that the second half of the round that Cosmas started to get back into it. But you see the shiner that's above the left eye.
Yep.
That's the jab that's been landing as we come to closing stages of round number 2. It is scheduled for 3, so more to come. Another nice left hook by Cosmas.
Yeah, he's got a bit of work
comfortable in there now.
Absolutely. They've got a bit of work to do in the corner of Ryan all day.
Yeah, he said he can do it all day, so let's see if he brings it in the third and final round. But I think that's what his corner will be basically telling him, is that you need to get back in this. It could be 1-1, so winner take all in the third round, because he could have easily won the first round based on the first half of the round.
Yeah, we could be going into this 1-on-1. You can see the viewers are getting a good view of him in the corner, and you can see that for those that think that boxing's an easy game, you can see the fatigue. They've only done 2-minute rounds. So you think about the world titles that go for 12 3-minute rounds and the work they've got to do. Exactly. And you can see the contrast in corners at the moment. You can see Nalson seems very relaxed. He looks like he can go all day. Whereas all day at the start looked like he could, but he's certainly slowed down. And that's during the accumulation of punches that have been landed.
That's a big difference in the sport as well, is there's nowhere to hide. You can hide in a team sport on a footy field, for example. Can't hide here. Only 2 people in the ring, or 3 people, including the referee, which is Springer Ingham. Third and final round. Here we go. Let's see if Ryan all day can get back into this one, based on what we saw in round number 2. He started off round pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say he started off a lot better than he finished the last round. He's landing that lead left hook too. He's Nalson. The Comet. That's another good nickname. There's a nice
Tony
body
Tolles
shot.
came up with that one.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Another right hand by Cosmas. That was beautiful.
Yeah, he's changing levels as well. He's jabbing up, he's jabbing down. He's got really good movement.
Yeah.
He looks
he's
really
using his
relaxed.
combinations really well.
Absolutely. And his movement.
Head movement.
Yep.
It's not just the footwork, it's also the head work as well. Oh, he's
that left
he's
hook.
got him. He's just really teeing off now.
There's a nice jab. He's just doing the basics really well, and that opens up the rest of the punches, Brett. So starting with the basics, he's got good movement, changing his angles, and he's responding. So yeah, he's doing very, very well. Nalson, as the longer the fight's gone, the better he's got.
Yeah, that's the left eye of Daye is starting to swell.
Yeah, he's taken another big right hand too. I think he was lucky that those had the 16 ounces on in these exhibitions, because that was a solid right hand.
30 seconds left in our opening round of our second fight of Thunderdome 36. We're off to a great start. These guys putting on a show. Really been impressed with both guys, but especially Comet in the Comet, as I would like to call him, in the final 2 rounds of this one.
He's going to take the last 2 rounds definitely. So whether he wins the first one,
he's been really impressive.
And Ryan's left it all in there. He's thrown everything he's got. So
that was a nice punch there to finish by Daye.
Yeah,
very entertaining fight. We'll go to the judges' scorecards in this one, but both guys should be happy with their performance in that one. That was really nice work, especially for an exhibition bout with guys with a lot of bit of experience.
Absolutely. I think it was a great fight. So we're going to head up into the ring once the scorecards are in, and we'll get the decision.
the center of the ring, please. Bout 2 of the evening here at Thunderdome at 36, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds in this exhibition bout. Now we turn to the judges for their decision. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the red corner, Nalson, Cosmas.
Cosmas. First of all, congratulations on your victory tonight, second fight at Thunderdome, and you put on a show. Your movement, your foot movement, your head movement was on point, and the longer the fight went, the more comfortable you seemed to get. Did you feel that after a pretty cagey first minute?
Yeah, first time in the ring is obviously nervous, but once I got a couple of hits in, like after the first round, yeah, it just felt like a sparring session.
What impressed me the most, again, exhibition bout, you both had really good movement, but again, after the first minute of the first round, the longer the fight went on, you just looked really established and looked like you've been doing it for a long time. So you did very well for a first time in the ring, especially a platform like this at Thunderdome.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
I told the boys from Bertram I was bringing it home, so that's what it is, yeah, sir.
Yeah, great support. Enjoy this one. It was a magnificent victory. Anything else you want to say before I let you go?
Shout out to Pinky's Gym, shout out to Clay, shout out to Matt Floyd, shout out to Lucas Brown, and just all the boys down at Pinky's for just supporting and just helping me.
Congratulations, you enjoyed this one. Very impressive. Can't wait to see you in the ring again. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Nalson, the Comet, Cosmas.